Yes guys, welcome back to Hair System DIY. Hello to my viewers, my subscribers, my fellow YouTubers, anyone who's just scrolling through YouTube and comes across this video, welcome. This video today is sponsored by NewLaceCU. NewLaceCU.com are offering 10% off their hair systems. If you are looking to change supplier or you're a first time wearer, these guys offer market leading prices. So check them out, newlacecu.com. Don't forget to enter in that coupon code box, NewLaceCU10, capital N. Today I want to talk about something which is not along the lines of my usual content, shall we say, but I always like to give a balanced view of things, an impartial view, and to give people something which was part of my experience before I actually decided to go for hair systems. It's 5 reasons not to get a hair system, and trust me, I catastrophized about this a lot back in the day. So number 1, and probably the most obvious one, is it costs money. If you're balding, you can shave your head yourself for free. All you gotta do is invest in a set of clippers, a decent set of clippers, every couple of years, and it doesn't require any overheads really. It doesn't require you going to a decent hairdresser or stylist or whatever. You can keep that money in your pocket. So number 2 on my list is basically maintenance. Now, anyone who's a hair system wearer will probably tell you that one of their biggest fears when they started wearing a system was maintenance, because you don't know what you're doing really. You're learning on the job. You might get a stylist to do it a couple of times before you start doing it yourself. It can be super overwhelming, and it can also be super time consuming. A third reason for not getting a hair system is the sheer overwhelming number of options you have in terms of bases. Most hair system wearers find a way of getting around that. Usually suppliers online are really helpful in helping you make the right choice, especially if you're a first time orderer or you're very early on in your hair system journey. For the first 2 years, I did a different base every single time I changed system because I wanted to find out what base was best for me. And I think a lot of people do exactly the same. It's a time consuming process. It's very hit and miss. You will find bases that just do not work for you. And if you can't be bothered with that level of potential frustration at getting the wrong base because it doesn't fit you or it doesn't feel right, then yeah, hair systems probably aren't for you. It is a journey. It takes time to basically get it right and find out what the right base is for you. Reason number 4 for not getting a hair system is the inability to find a stylist, and a good stylist at that, and a stylist that's affordable. I've done a lot of research, and you do find a lot of them out there who are charging £150, probably about $225, possibly more, just to cut your hair. It's crazy. I'd never pay that much. I did my own research and I found the right kind of people, good stylists. But then again, I'm kind of lucky. I live an hour away from London, where there's quite a few hair system stylists. But I totally get that there's a lot of you who are going to be watching this that live in a fairly remote part of whatever country you're in, and there may not be any specific hair system stylists within 100-mile radius of you. And if you had to go further than that, you're looking at the best part of taking half a day to basically go there, get it cut, come back. So that in itself is a massive investment, especially if you're working full-time in an office. It's just not practical. And lastly, reason number 5 for not getting a hair system is fear about what others might say and think. It's not as obvious maybe as the other 4, but it's still a super important thing to consider. Now for me, it didn't really concern me too much. I was just happy to have hair back. But I know that there's quite a lot of guys and gals out there who are quite self-conscious about, their appearance, and quite self-conscious about what others think, and may have some sort of underlying, low self-esteem. So it's totally understandable why you'd feel that way. And that for me is the 5th reason as to why people may not get a hair system and may either just go full on bald, or just maybe try something else. Your happiness and your self-esteem is all that matters in this. It's a 100% personal choice, and I'm sure all the other YouTubers out there involved in this particular sector would never begrudge you if you chose a hair system or if you chose to shave your head or got a hair transplant. I kind of like to think we're all on the same page with this, and I think we totally are. So that's what I've got for you today, guys. Hope you found it super helpful, and I hope there was some really useful advice if you're still on the fence as to what decision you're going to make. But please, there is going to be no judgment either way. Happiness, self-esteem, two of the most important things in life. Guys, if you enjoyed my video, please do hit that subscribe button. I value my subscribers so much. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified of when I make new content. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you haven't checked out any of my shorts, please do check those ones out. I'm still new to it, I'm a novice, but I do quite like it. So check those out on my channel too. And until next time, guys, stay safe.